Hi there, beautiful souls, and welcome. Today's been a bit of an interesting day for me. I actually wasn't going to record today because I really wasn't feeling up to it. But Spirit pushed me after a conversation that I had with them. So, a little bit of a backstory here. Somebody I cherish very much, a very good friend of mine, her gran needed emergency surgery. And her health and that surgery was filled with complications and some struggles. So I had been working with energy and with healing remotely, and I've been tapping into her gran. And I also reached out to several of my healing friends that I work with. And we were all working remotely, sending healing and tapping into her. And I kept feeling this overwhelming feeling, getting images of Gran staying in the physical world. And many of my healers were saying the same thing. A few of them even said, Lynn, I'm not understanding what I'm seeing here. But we're just going to trust and keep the healing going. So that's exactly what we did. For several days, we continued to meet and send healing to this lovely lady. And I kept getting images back in return. I kept hearing her, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. And then I got up this morning to a message on my phone that she had passed. And I took a big breath in and I leaned in there a little bit. And even though I know we have some choice in our journey, and some of us do get choice on when we're ready to pass. I know that. And I still sat there in my mind thinking, what did I miss? And then Gran showed up. And she said, oh, you're having a seat, my dear. And I said, oh, okay. So I had a seat and she explained to me a few things. She said, I felt all the love from my family. And I felt their healing and their love and how much they wanted me to recover. And she said, I felt all the love from all the healers. And she said, and I also wanted to stay. I was adamant that I was staying in this physical world, that I wasn't ready to go. And that's what you were seeing. That's what you were leaning into, because I myself wasn't going anywhere. So you wouldn't have been able to tap into the fact that I was leaving here when I was so clearly wanting to stay. And then she explained to me that she shifted, that her husband in spirit came to her in the ICU and had a seat and said, when you're ready, I'll walk you over. And she thought about it for a little while. She said to me, I processed my journey and I processed the people that were in it. And I just needed that little bit of time to prepare them and to prepare myself. And Spirit granted me that. And I'm really grateful that I had that time to stay and to come to my own readiness for my own soul. And she said, Lana, it's a beautiful, beautiful space to have the opportunity to make that decision. Because sometimes it's not there. Sometimes we're crossing now. And she said I was gifted that. And my family was gifted that time to prepare with me and to have that little bit of extra time to help me prepare. And she explained to me that their love and their support helped her to realize that it was okay for her to go. And I really appreciated her coming because yes, I do know, I am fully aware, and I do have a deep understanding that what I do is not all knowing. And Spirit has said to me before, we're not showing you anything because people aren't meant to know. And we are going to show you some things, and we are going to teach you, and we are going to teach others. And sometimes people have the choice on when they're ready to go, and that's why you've seen her here, because she wasn't at that time leaving. And it's not about me anyway. It's about her journey and her soul and what she needed to transition in her time. She also wanted me to really keep in contact with her family and to really let them know that she truly hasn't left them. She's like, Lana, they are going to feel me. I am going to be a little bit of a pest in letting them know that I'm here and that I'm supporting them. And I want them to be happy that I found some peace. Miss Hales, your grandma loves you so much, and she's so proud of you, and she is cheering you on, and she's around you all the time. I do hope that this video has brought to you a little bit of a deeper understanding on the choices that our soul does get sometimes when we are preparing to transition. I am wishing you so much love and light and a spirit guided day.